You're just dropping your hands.
What's up, guys? This is vlog 3 and I'm going to share the little nuggets and things that I've learned along the way. I can't lie, this month, in terms of Muay Thai, I've been feeling a bit crazy, like it felt like the worst time. But then gradually I realized that I've improved.
Wow, nice.
Being smarter means what you say it does. I'll remain a fool my entire life. Create some incredible jutsu. And I'll rescue Sasuke no matter what!
Just came back from a jogging session, yeah. I washed my face a little bit. But I was just thinking of the fact that for the people that know Naruto, yeah, like running increases your stamina. And your stamina is like the chakra limits, the reserve that you got. So the more stamina you got, the more chakra you got. It sounds silly, but it's actually true. Think about it. Some little, you know what I'm saying? Some eggs, toast, and porridge. I'm trying to get back to 80 kgs because I want more of that raw power from that weight. You know what I'm saying? That might behind the punches, behind everything. So yeah, going back to I used to weigh 80 kgs, so I'm going back to that. I feel like running is so important, and to a certain extent I've neglected it for some time. But I noticed that when I don't run often, it's like it messes up my stamina in terms of like how long I can sustain an effort to train for. It's like when I was running every day or like every other day, I felt like I could go a bit harder, you know. But yeah, it felt good, and also I can't lie, it was freezing. And in the past, I used to train in the park a lot. Like doing shadow boxing in the park, but I realized that, okay, fair enough, it's nice to be in nature and stuff, but for that park specifically, it wasn't really useful because it's a hill, so the ground was not even, and I feel like I realized this at some point, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit egotistical in the way that, because obviously it kind of looks cool and obviously there's no one, but deep down I was like low-key doing it like to kind of be seen, not fully, but it's like, oh, like, yeah, you see what I'm doing. But now it's like I'd rather do it like at home where I've got my punching bag and everything. I got a target, the ground is even, you know what I mean? And also, I don't know about you guys, but shadow boxing, I like to do it in tighter spaces, simply because it's more precise. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I just had to go home and continue the training there because, first of all, I was freezing, and second of all, the ground was not even. So yeah. So this push-up is known as the Mike Tyson push-up. I saw it on a boxing page that I actually follow. It's quite famous, so it's a bit hard, I'm not gonna lie, but that's my main push-up style now. Obviously sit-ups, you know, gotta get the abs right, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? But the abs, I feel like they're important, like especially when you take like body shots and stuff like that. It does help to have like abs and stuff, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I just work on them, to be honest. And I'm not gonna lie, it does look kind of good, even though I'm losing them a bit because of my video editing business. I haven't been able to like, I kind of lost my balance in terms of working out and training because my clients, I've had more clients lately, you know what I mean? So kind of balancing the editing and, you know what I mean? And my Muay Thai journey and my fighting journey in general, it was a bit hard to find that balance. You of your breathing. Obviously, I just finished my training, but I'm going to show you guys some of the drills I practiced on Monday, which is mainly like boxing. I'm not going to show you everything. I don't know who's watching. When I fight, I don't want people to take everything I know. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Body shots. Okay. But the most important thing for me is that I want to remember these combos for when I'm sparring, because that sparring is actually trial and error. That's where you can try the things you've learned and see what works, what doesn't work, and what needs adjustment. Another one, and that's the last one I'm showing. Back up. I don't really like training in front of cameras. It just feels weird. It feels like it's scripted or something, but you gotta do what you gotta do. One of the big problems that I've had ever since I started training Muay Thai by myself is the fact that I could not really do some of the training outside of the Muay Thai gym barefoot. As in, I always had to have shoes on or something when I'm doing it outside, or if I want to use the punching bag, I would never do it barefoot, or even with socks alone, I would always wear shoes. But I feel like my ability to like kind of do certain things was kind of diminished by that. So like very recently, in the past 2 to 3 weeks, I'll say last week, I started using a mat. Obviously, as you can see here, I'm warming up in one spot. Before I would skip or something like that, or I would, I don't know, go for a jog. But now I just do it like that on days where I really don't have time. So it's like, it gets my blood pumped up and I'm ready for whatever, you know what I mean? As of right now, I'm just doing the basics, you know. I just want to get the basics down. I don't care about none of that fancy stuff, you know. Funny enough, like one of my clients, it's like a brand that does like MMA and boxing content here, and obviously they wanted me to edit a Jose Aldo compilation, and I realized that this guy was really relying on one of the basic moves, the low kick. Do you get what I'm saying? He was just he was spamming that low kick, and it was effective, you know what I mean? So getting good at the basics is the most important. And even like the basic punches, like I really don't like my my body hook. I don't like it. Like when I see the training and stuff, I don't really like it, but it's like all I can do is just practice more, try to improve it over time, you know? Like, yeah, don't laugh at the way I'm walking right now. Yeah, it's because I'm being cautious because there's a bit of phones on the floor. That's the initial reason why I wasn't doing it barefoot and I had to obviously use a mat, you know what I mean? You know. But yeah, again, sit-ups, that's the basics, mate, you know what I mean, mate? So yeah, lately I've been doing a little bit of exercises for my hip mobility. because hip rotation is so important for kicks, you know. So it's like this little exercise just helps me just loosen up a bit, because I'm a bit stiff. I'm not even gonna lie, you know what I mean? I feel like I got so much tension, and it reflects in more ways than just fighting. Do you know what I mean? Fighting is what actually made aware that I was very tense and stiff, but it was a good thing because now it's forcing me to assess a lot of things and just be like, you don't need to be so, I wouldn't say tense, but so, yeah, there's a lot of tension in me, you know what I mean? And it took fighting to make me realize that, you know? So I just try to loosen up a bit, you know? People might see me in real life and say I'm easygoing and stuff, but trust me, there's a lot of tension and energy that's not, I don't know, being released. So the good thing that fighting did for me is to make me at least aware that I need to find ways to just relax, you know. One way that helps me relax is the Hong Kong Cha-Cha. It's like salsa, you know what I mean? And it just helps me just feel, I don't know, it's a nice feeling listening to something like this, you know what I mean? I mean, you wouldn't expect me to listen to that, but I actually do listen to it. And it feels very soothing. I actually discovered that when I was obviously in Benin on holiday. I was walking by the beach, walking in the sand, and then for some reason I started listening to it, you know? And ever since, whenever I'm training or like shadow boxing, I listen to it. Very soothing, very calming. And as you can see, the tip is also one thing that I want to improve, one of the basics that I wanted to improve, and I feel like it's improving, to be honest. I got pat myself on the back a little bit as well, you know what I mean? I went to the Muay Thai gym after a good 2 to 3 weeks, and let's just say, have a look at the clip for yourself.
Keep your hands tight, both hands, not just one.
Obviously, I had a lot of other sparring matches. This was the last one. I would say that at first I was doing good, but obviously that was not recorded for some reason. Thank you, Dan. But regardless, I could have done much better, and I was just getting picked apart in this sparring session. I was just getting picked apart by this OG, you know what I'm saying? But it's part of the game, and really and truly, it's a thing where I just need to become consistent again. Literally, I just need to start going every week and even try to get extra lessons. You know what I mean? I'm not discouraged at all. I'll bounce back 100%, you know? Minus setbacks.
Come on, come outside. Keep your hands up. Hold on, tell them, hands up. Look, you're giving up. Come on. I don't think he's going to want to see this film anyway. I think he would delete it straight away. Bring it.